China's ambassador to the UN office in Geneva, Chen Xu, was speaking at an emergency debate of the Human Rights Council. He said China opposes the establishment of an independent international commission of inquiry. He said China has been urging all parties to exercise restraint, de-escalate the situation and avoid civilian casualties. He stressed that China supports and encourages all diplomatic efforts that are conducive to a peaceful settlement of the crisis. The UN Human Rights Council has issued a dire warning that tens of millions of lives are under threat in Ukraine. EU ministers gathered in Brussels to ease asylum rules and discuss how to support refugees from Ukraine. Rebecca Bondon reports from Brussels.
The United Nations Human Rights Council held an urgent debate Thursday on the human rights situation in Ukraine stemming from Russia's military action. United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights Michelle Bachelet called for an immediate halt to the offensive.
Tens of millions of people remain in the country in potentially mortal danger. I'm deeply concerned that the current escalation of military operations will further heighten the harm they face.
Ukraine's first Deputy Foreign Minister Irina Japarova, who addressed the Council by video message, urged the UN to set up a commission of inquiry and accused Russia of war crimes and crimes against humanity. Moscow calls its actions in Ukraine a special operation, and Russia's ambassador said he saw no added value in the debate. The UN counts more than 1 million people who have fled Ukraine in a week, flooding into bordering countries, including Poland and Romania. In Brussels, EU Home Affairs ministers met to ease asylum rules for Ukrainian refugees, to give them rights to live and work in the EU for up to 3 years, and provide access to housing and medical care. This has been met with some criticism, though, as this directive wasn't applied in response to the 2015 migrant crisis, for example, when millions fled from Syria and other conflict zones. The EU is expecting millions more people to leave Ukraine as the conflict continues, and it is preparing to welcome them. Rebecca Bondon, CGTN, Brussels.